Vegeta sure has changed a lot in Dragon Ball Super, yet he's still glanced over by many of his enemies throughout the series. To highlight these instances, and to give Vegeta some well-deserved showtime, we're gonna look back at some of the moments where he was heavily underestimated. We are only gonna include scenes from the anime and manga, not stories from games or movies, so fair warning, there will be some spoilers ahead. Before we begin, subscribe to CBR and ring that bell to join the notification squad so you never miss a video. Without further ado, here are some times Vegeta was underestimated by his opponents.
Are you ready now to witness a power not seen for thousands of years?
Vegeta vs. Cell. During the Cell saga of Dragon Ball Z, Cell absorbed Android 17 and had become essentially the strongest fighter on Earth at one point. No one could stop him until Vegeta arrives with his son to the battle scene. Cell says he has no chance to defeat him. Android 18 even agrees that Vegeta barely survived a fight against her, so he has no chance against Cell. Only Android 16 pointed out that Vegeta has changed and may have a chance. Vegeta powers up into a more buff form of Super Saiyan, called Super Saiyan 2nd grade. Everyone was shocked, including Android 16, Cell, Android 18, and Piccolo. Vegeta then proceeds to demolish Cell and make him his toy. Later on, Vegeta even allows Cell to absorb Android 18. Vegeta challenges Perfect Cell to stand still and take his attack head on. Perfect Cell was just smiling, but when Vegeta did his final flash, Perfect Cell was shocked as half his body was vaporized. In the final fight between Gohan and Cell, Cell underestimated Vegeta again when Vegeta used his last bit of energy and allowed Gohan to use the full force of his one-handed Kamehameha to finish Cell.
See? I told you not to worry. Vegeta's doing just fine by himself, wouldn't you say?
Vegeta vs. Poipoi. During the Buu saga, a new enemy had arrived known as Babidi. Shin had warned Goku and Vegeta not to go inside Babidi's wish, but Saiyans do what they do, so they did. The first fighter that the Z fighters have to face is a guy named Poipoi. Poipoi tries to kick, but Vegeta blocks it easily. Then he punches. Vegeta dodges. Babidi then changes the environment to planet Zune, which has 10 times the Earth's gravity, thinking that Vegeta would have no chance. He had no idea that Vegeta has already trained in 450 times the Earth's gravity. Vegeta then proceeds to obliterate Poipoi with his double Gallic gun. Babidi underestimates Vegeta again after he's become Majin Vegeta. Babidi orders Vegeta to kill Shin, the Supreme Kai, but Vegeta refuses, saying that Babidi can take control over his mind and body, but can never control a Saiyan's pride. Never has anyone been able to resist an order from Babidi being a Majin, not even Dabura.
I'm sick of all this chatter. Shut up and let me fight!
Vegeta vs. Magetta. During the Universe 6 saga, Vegeta had just defeated Frost with a single punch. His next opponent was a metal man named Magetta, who is surprisingly able to withstand Vegeta's attacks. Champa had just put a barrier around the ring, and Magetta was generating heat inside the barrier, which was making it uncomfortable for Vegeta. Vegeta tried to fly in the air, but the oxygen levels were low. If he touches the barrier, then that counts as a ring out. Decreasing the oxygen and increasing the heat in a closed space was a good strategy devised by Champa. Since Magetta was a metal man, none of this affected him. Vegeta got angry and used his Gallic gun, but Magetta was able to overpower it with his lava spit. The impact of the hit made Vegeta land outside the ring. Everyone thought that Vegeta lost, but the referee spotted that Vegeta's foot was still on top of a broken piece of the stage. Furious that Vegeta almost lost and was saved by the rules, he powered up to maximum. The sheer force of Vegeta's ki was enough to break the barrier. Everyone underestimated Vegeta, and nobody expected him to break the barrier, including Vados. Afterwards, he won the fight.
You are the opening act. Now leave the stage.
Vegeta vs. Black. It's already the Zamasu saga. Goku and Vegeta have already fought Black in the future once and lost. Vegeta, furious, has decided to train for 6 months in the Room of Spirit and Time, enough to destroy the entire room, creating a huge crater at Kami's lookout. Interestingly, this exact scene was depicted in the manga by Toyotaro as the first encounter between Vegeta and Black. The difference being that Vegeta fought as a Super Saiyan Blue against Black, who is seemingly a Super Saiyan. After this encounter, Vegeta also trains in the Room of Spirit and Time, but instead of just having increased strength, the second encounter with Black was actually a new strategy. Vegeta learned to switch between Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. By doing this, he used the full strength of Super Saiyan Blue in short bursts, without wasting stamina. Neither Trunks or Black could figure out how Vegeta was beating Black, using a lower form, Super Saiyan God. They both underestimated Vegeta. Vegeta vs. Topo. In episode 126 of the anime, Topo has cast aside his principles of justice and unleashed his full powers as a god of destruction. In this state, Topo could eradicate any energy. Using his own Hakai energy, he became unstoppable. Vegeta steps in with his newfound Super Saiyan Blue evolution form. Logically, it seemed impossible to beat Topo. Then suddenly, Vegeta used an attack so powerful it couldn't be countered or overcome by Topo's Hakai energy. This attack was known as the Final Explosion, that was also used against Fat Buu in episode 237 of Dragon Ball Z. Unlike Topo, Vegeta refused to give up on his own principles and believed in his family and friends. Topo was defeated and wrung out. We all thought that was it for Vegeta as well, but to our surprise, Vegeta survived. In Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta turned into stone and died. His body was not capable of surviving such an attack, but now in Dragon Ball Super, this isn't the case. Vegeta survived and continued to fight, even afterwards, like a boss.
There's no escaping me now!
There you have it. Honorable mentions go to Vegeta's battles with Android 19, Frieza, Dodoria, Zarbon, and Kui. Do you agree with our picks? Do you know of any other times Vegeta was heavily underestimated? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to CBR and stay up to date with all our awesome videos. Thanks for watching.